Hi, this is Maria. I'm going to show you how I did this daily layout using stickers only today and Goodnotes5. So let's get started. This is the 2019 DigiBujo by Jenny Gollan Designs. I will leave all of her information, everything I've used will be down here in the down arrow in the description of the video. So let's get started. Let's click, this is Goodnotes5. I'm going to click the three dots at the top and clear the page so that we can start from scratch. This was my June 5 day in my journal, and I'm going to swipe up, find my photos. You find your files wherever it is that you store them. I like to keep mine in albums, planner stuff album, and I just keep all my stickers together. I knew that I wanted to use a pink shimmer, so this set came all together, and I wanted to use this pretty pink as a background. So that was glitter digital paper in Jenny's store. So I'm going to drag that over and simply size it to where I want it on my page. Basic tools from Goodnotes. Nothing fancy here. I'm just dragging and dropping. Okay. Now I know that's going to be my backdrop, so I'm importing stickers in the order that I'm going to stack them in. So I'm going to select my lasso tool with images on, lasso copy, touch, and paste. Now I have two of those exactly the same. Pick pen tool, and that drops it. Now I see that it's a little high, but they're the same, so I'm gonna lasso both of them and move them together down just a hair. So that I'm not blocking my words in my journal. Once you're happy, pick pen tool, drop. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to use was actually an iWatch face, but I don't own an iWatch. This one is called Bouquet. I like the design though, it's so pretty. When you're working with images made by an artist, it's just so, you get so many choices, everything is beautiful. This one is an iWatch, this one is an iWatch design. They're just PNGs, so they're stickers as far as I'm concerned. I just buy them up and use them regardless. So sometimes I crop out some of this to make it a square, but in this case I'm just going to size it to fit my journal page, and I'm just trying to get an even pink all the way around. Okay, this is completely personal preference. Get it where you want it and drop. Okay, now let's find a daily, and there was a purple daily, a lilac, in a pack called Lilac Watercolor. So we're going to use lilac. So it came with a bunch of these, and since this happened to be a Wednesday, we're going to pick this sticker that says Wednesday. Tap and crop, and I only want Wednesday. Everything in gray will come over as transparent. Okay. So if my page was white, everything would be very clear. See that Wednesday at the top? It kind of hides away a little bit with that pink. So we're going to change that a little bit. I'm trying to match the same amount of pink on the other side, because you don't have to do this. I just think it looks a little nicer when it matches. that's pretty close. Pick a pen tool and we drop it into place. Now that Wednesday is fading a little bit into the background with that pink, but we'll fix that here in a minute. Let's finish up with the rest of my stickers. The other stickers that are daisies I got from with this one. It came with this one. It's a vertical, so actually I would turn my iPad the other way, but I like this one a lot, but I keep coming back to the 2-page spread. So anyway, it came with some preloaded stickers. So I'm going to use this little row of daisies here. So I'm going to grab it and drag, tap and crop, and I just want 3 stickers. Just pick the 3 that you want. Done. And I'm simply going to position this where I want. Drop that into place. We'll do that one more time. Tap and crop and get just one this time. And that way we have flowers all the way around. Kind of a running theme with the flowers. Drop that into place, and that is it for stickers. Now I had this white space to fill, so I'm going to click my text tool. I'm going to pick a white ink since I am working on a black canvas here, and pick my font, which in this case I'm using Jenny Gollan's Bouncy Calligraphy. Pick a font that a size that you want. 24 seems to be a good size for me. You can adjust this here as you want. I didn't pick a background color at all. If you have one there, just click remove color, because I want everything to be transparent. There's no border and there's no background. Everything is set to 0. I'm going to save that as my default so it remembers. And then I'm simply going to tap and start typing. And you can simply drag and drop. If that happens to be too small, you can use your lasso. Click off the images so you don't move the background, but text boxes is on and handwriting is on. So you can simply use the lasso to move it if you want. You can also tap and resize. Perhaps you didn't pick the right size of text. That lasso is really, really handy. We're just going to leave that alone. Just like that. I'm going to tap my text tool again. It's going to remember that I picked that white. June 5th. And that's too small, so I'm going to use my lasso to make that bigger. Okay. Now, Wednesday. I wanted Wednesday to stand out a little bit. It came with that sticker, so I'm going to pick my pen tool and I'm going to pick a white pen and just highlight that word a little bit. I'm in a very small skinny line, and I'm simply going to, you see this, my hand's in the way, but I'm simply going to highlight, let's do that again. Highlight one side of these letters, okay? If you get squiggling, just erase and do it again. Just to make this word stand out a little bit. You see how I went squiggling? double tap will erase that. Now of course you'll be able to move your iPad, turn it so that it's easier to draw, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. Just gives it a little pop. I'm going to pick my pen tool, a pretty pink that just happens to be one of the standard ones. It's not a fancy one. I have it in preset already. And I'm just going to hand write some numbers in here for my schedule. I could have used the text tool, but I didn't in this case. Alright, and now that I have a schedule in here, I can use my Shapes tool with Fill turned on. Pick a color. I've already pre-selected it because I use this pink a lot. Now the Shapes tool will let you make a shape. It will straighten my lines for me, and it will also fill it. Okay, lasso, that counts as handwriting. So I'm going to lasso this and position it right where I want it and drop it in place. Back to my pen tool, and I can write right over that. That's it. That's my design for the day. Thanks for watching.